after that, there is another concept, that is the concept of adjustment entries. Adjustment entries. Adjustment entries. You know, when we have to prepare, when we are going to prepare the financial statements, when we prepare the financial statements of a business, these entries are done at that time. Adjustment entries and closing entries are done usually at the time of preparation of financial statements. So there is no need to worry. At that time, this concept will be revised, repeated, and at that time, you will easily understand the concept of these closing entries, adjustment entries, etc. You know, particularly the concept of closing and concept of adjustment entries. These two concepts are the important concepts of the financial statements that we will be discussing at the end of this book. So there is no need to worry. This time you will remember simply. Adjustment entries are those entries. Adjustment entries are those entries which are done in order to show the true value of assets and liabilities and match revenues with expenses. In order to show true value of assets and liabilities and match revenues and expenses. For example, an asset with us is building. Building is an asset. Its original cost is 1 lakh rupees. The original cost of a building with us is rupees 1 lakh. The rate of depreciation is 10% per annum. That means rupees 10,000. For example, a year has elapsed, a year has passed, and after a year, when we are preparing the books of accounts, we will have to show the true value of this building in the financial statements. At that time, we will have to do the adjusting entry for this building. Earlier, when we purchased this building, how we recorded this building at the time of its purchase in the books of accounts. You know, earlier at the time of purchase of this building, how we had recorded this transaction in the books of accounts, we will have to see that. Earlier, we had recorded this transaction when we purchased this building. We have recorded this transaction as side, building account debit, rupees 1 lakh to cash account, 1 lakh rupees. This is the entry that we have done at the time of purchasing this building. This is the entry at the time of purchase of this building. Now, after a year or after 2 years, for example, after 1 year, we have to record this building in the financial statements, in the books of accounts again. But after a year, you will have to depreciate this building at the rate of 10%. That means after a year, the entry will not be just like this. The value of this building will decrease, and firstly we will deduct this rupees 10,000 depreciation from this building. After deducting this depreciation from the building, the value comes out to be, the book value of this building comes out to be 90,000 after first year, and we will have to record this building at this book value, not at the original cost after 1 year has elapsed, after 1 year has passed. So what we did the adjustment for the depreciation. We did the adjustment for the depreciation in case of this building, and after adjusting this building for the depreciation, we will record it again, and at that time of recording, that will be called, we did the adjustment entry for the building. Similarly, for example, salary. We paid this year's salary. This year's salary that we have to pay is rupees 30,000. We paid this year's salary rupees 30,000. And previous year's salary that was not paid in previous year, but we paid their salary this year is rupees 10,000. And the salary outstanding, salary that remained to be paid, or we can say that the salary that we could not pay this year is rupees 5,000. So this year's salary that we have paid plus previous year's salary that we paid this year plus the salary that remained to be paid or that we couldn't pay, we will plus these two items to the total salary, and the total salary will be recorded in the books of accounts. After doing these two adjustments to this year's salary, previous year's salary that we paid, and the salary that remained outstanding this year, after doing all these adjustments to this salary, we will record the whole salary in the total adjusted salary in the financial statements. And for that, what we do adjustment entries. But you will have to simply remember that adjustment entries are those entries which are done in order to show the true value of assets and liabilities and match revenues with expenses. But you don't need to worry, because you will get this concept clarified because you are in the initial stage of understanding the accounting. So it will be enough here to say that to remember the definition of adjusting entries, simply those entries which are done at the time of preparation of financial statements. Those entries which are done in order to show the true value of assets and liabilities in the financial statements and match revenues with expenses. The financial statement, the matching of revenues and expenses, that will be discussed at the end of this book. So there is no need to worry this time. Simply remember it. It is definition, and simply keep these examples in mind so that at a later stage when you will be studying the finance statement test, it will help you out here. So after that, the last type of entries is rectifying entries. Rectifying entries. You know that what does the term rectify mean? Rectify means to correct a mistake. We can say that we have rectified it. Rectifying entries are those entries which are done when we have done some mistake, some error in the books of accounts. You know that when we have done some error in recording the transactions in the books of accounts, to rectify that error, to correct that mistake, we do the rectifying entries. Rectifying entries are somehow similar to the adjusting entries, and the example for these rectifying entries will be same, just like I mentioned the example for the transfer entries. So remember the example of transfer entries. Similarly, rectifying entries are also done in order to correct the mistakes, correct the wrong booking, rectify the mistakes in the books of accounts. These were the types of entries, types of journal entries. So after that, after the types of journal entries, we will be discussing some special transactions from tomorrow. I hope you understood the types of entries very well, and I wish you will work very good at home, and I wish you will have a lot of queries, and I will be available there in order to help you out. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.